And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Saints and the Bengals. The Saints
are hosting here and want to be able to keep the home field advantage going as we get ready for this one. Chris, what is the key in this matchup?
Well, Gus, I think you said it best, home field advantage. This team needs to come out and rally early to get the fans on their side. If you have thousands of fans screaming and cheering, you feed off of that and you can turn it into some positive stuff on the field. This should be a great game in this one.
All right, Chris, and with that in mind, time to get this one going. We are ready for the NFL on EA Sports right now. Nugent tees it up, and he'll be kicking it away to get this one started. It's fielded at the 2. Number 56 was there for the stop.
Who led the Saints to the Super Bowl in 2010.
The offense will take over at the 28-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Breeze hands it left. He's dropped down at about the 41 by Joseph. First down and 10. Ball on their own 41. Steps and throws to the left side. He's tackled around the 45-yard line by Jones. They line up at the 45. Here's the give. He's wrestled down around the 31-yard line by Crocker. First down, 10 to go. Has a man out to his right. Another catch on this drive.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. And the pigskin at the 16. Thomas gets the call. Antoine Odom was there to bring him down.
And as we look at the key offensive players, receiver Marcus Colston out of Hofstra is establishing himself as one of the elite receivers in the NFL.
Yeah, you're right, Gus. Marcus Colston helps any offense run as effectively as it can. Having the deep threat is vital to this unit. He's a big guy, but he also is just so strong on those underneath patterns.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter. Maybe even go to the man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
Has a seam down the middle. Comes down with it. Touchdown! Robert Meacham brought the pass in for a 1-yard score. Hartley puts it through, and it's a 7-point game. New Orleans is up 7. New Orleans gets ready to kick it away. Caldwell is back to receive the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. He makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Dunbar was there for the stop. The offense will start at the 21-yard line. And we'll have a first down and 10. Inside give. And the tackle was made by Alex Brown. And let's take a look at some of the key players of this offensive unit who, as a group, hope to have a great game in this one. And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. Second down, and they're going to need just about 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's a pitch left side. And he makes it to the 28-yard line. Will Smith was there to bring him down.
Linebacker Jonathan Vilma, out of the U, is starting to become a fixture in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, and beyond his physical skills, Jonathan Vilma is really the heart and soul and mind of this defense. The whole unit feeds off his energy. Of course, it helps that he's one of the best players at his position, too.
A nice play there results in a big gain through the air.
Yeah, and you see the defensive back try to make a play on the ball there instead of making sure the pass fell incomplete. This guy will make a lot of big plays for his team, but sometimes it's a bit of a gamble, and that time it didn't pay off.
And we'll see if he takes a more conservative approach the next time the ball is thrown in his direction.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. Throws middle of the field. Not able to make the catch in traffic. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. They'll face second down and 10. Passes it short. He's brought down right around the 42-yard line by Vilma. First down and 10. They go with the run. Drop behind the line.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Second down and 7 yards to go. They spot it at the 42. Deep pass. He wants the end zone. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Shipley was his intended target. They spot the rock on the 42-yard line. Palmer hands it off straight ahead. Cameron Hayward was there for the stop. It's fourth down. The Bengals are lining up to punt it away. And they already have the lead. This field position could set them up to put even more points on the board. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Goes for it all. He thinks he hauled it in, but we'll see what the officials say. And it is a good catch.
About as close as you can get right there. A shoelace, maybe just one cleat down. That's all it takes in this game.
Breaking through up the gut. And he's tackled right around the 24-yard line by Nelson. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Thomas on the handoff. He's dropped down at about the 15-yard line by Joseph. Only a yard needed to convert here on second down. Short throw to the right. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 11. Bush gets the carry left side.
And as we spotlight some of the key defenders on this squad, Leon Hall, out of Michigan, has quietly become one of the best CBs in the NFL.
Yeah, and the ultimate compliment for a cornerback is when you're covering the other team's best guy and they don't throw in his direction. Leon Hall could have twice the number of interceptions, but really teams don't throw his way.
Looks right, throws. It's knocked down. Excellent play by the defender. They're now threatening inside the 10. Searching for an open man. He's tackled right around the 6-yard line by Maualuga. They'll line this one up. This one 23 yards away. They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
And he makes it. So the score now, the Saints 10, the Bengals nothing. Number 6 is just about ready to kick this one away. Scott is deep, looking to return the kickoff. He gets it back out to the 20-yard line. Wilson was there to bring him down. They'll set up shop at the 20. It's 1st and 10. And they got him.
Wow, he looked like a cyclone down there getting to the quarterback.
It is impressive when a guy that big is that nimble on his feet. He makes it look so easy, and it seems like he's past the offensive lineman as soon as the ball snapped. Tough to stop.
I'm just amazed he kept his balance.
Yeah, you know what's so incredible? He's running full speed and still has the agility to spin around the lineman, gather himself, and get to the quarterback. Just great athleticism.
It's now 2nd and long following the sack. Pass is short right side. Shipley caught that one for a gain of 6. Third down, 12 yards to the 1st. Ball on the 18-yard line. He's going to his right. Throws. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a 1st down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
4th down. The Bengals line up to punt. Bush fields it at the 40. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Someone jumped early down there.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Thomas takes the give. He's wrestled down around the 41-yard line by Fanene. That'll bring us to 2nd and 13. Passes it deep on the left side. He's brought down around the 9-yard line by Crocker. The huge pass has him in striking distance at 1st down and goal. Breeze, hands off. Flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back. It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Yeah, I thought so too. And even though you hold with your hands, so often holding penalties come from not moving your feet. And you could see here his feet simply never were in position to make the play.
And we've come to the end of one with the score 10-0. Welcome back to New Orleans. Looking, fires it to the left. And he's tackled around the 15-yard line by Mawaluga. Offense facing 2nd down and goal now. Surveys the field. He's dropped down just outside the goal line by Nelson. Okay, that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. And it looked like someone on the offensive line jumped.
Those just really deflated defense. It's a frustrating part of the game, but you see it happen all the time. A guy trying to do a little extra to make a play.
Looks for the safe short throw. He picks it off. A burst of speed, and he's in the open. Running strong downfield. Might have an injury down on the field. First down and 10. The ball on the 28. They'll give it off here. Alex Brown was there for the stop. It's a gain of 8. That'll bring up 2nd down, a couple of yards needed to convert. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Gresham was the intended receiver on the play. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Dumps it short. He's tackled at about the 15-yard line by Vilma. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Opts for a short throw. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
First and goal, and the offense needs a touchdown to get back into this game. They go with the toss. He's wrestled down right around the 2-yard line by Greer. Second and goal now. Palmer, pitch right.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
They'll line up on the 5-yard line. Flips it out short. He's open in the end zone. Touchdown! So with that, they took advantage of the interception and added points to the board. They'll try to get within a field goal on this attempt. Mike Nugent makes it a 3-point game. Cincinnati gets ready to kick it away. Bush stands back to field the kick. And he gathers it at the 6-yard line. He makes it back to the 25. Johnson was there to bring him down. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 25. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Boy, it's tough enough to try and stop an NFL offense, but when you give them extra chances, it is almost impossible.
The penalty pushes them back to a 1st and 15 situation. Breeze with the give. The stop was made by Robert Gathers. 4-yard gain. Second down, 11 yards for first. Ball on their own 24. Breeze hands it off straight ahead. A pickup of about 3. From their own 27-yard line. Has a man open in the middle.
The Bengals did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3-and-out.
It's 4th down. The Saints lining up to punt. Rucker gets it at the 23. He gets out to the 32-yard line. Gay was there for the stop. They'll go to work at the 32-yard line. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. They go with the run. And the tackle was made by Alex Brown. From their own 33-yard line. Dumps it out right.
The Bengals seem to be very content throwing these short little dinky passes. Some offenses just nickel and dime you all the way up and down the field, which I suppose at least eats up the clock.
Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. Ball on their own 36. Flips out short. He's brought down at about the 43-yard line by Shanley. It's 1st and 10 on their own, let's say 43. And he's tackled around the 46-yard line by Clark. From their own 46-yard line. Looks like someone on the offense tried to get an early start.
Well, that's more than a little humiliating for an offensive lineman. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to hide after one of those. And, yeah, they know national television's going to be talking about them as well.
Hands it to the back. He's dropped down at about the 41 by Jenkins. It's now 3rd and 12. Fumble on the play. New Orleans falls on it, and they have the turnover.
Yeah, the first thing you do on defense when you see the ball out is you grab that guy that just fumbled the ball and make sure he doesn't recover it. That time the defense got on it quickly.
First down and 10. Oh, he's off. He's tackled at about the 21 by Johnson. They line up at the 21. Thomas again. He's wrestled down around the 17-yard line by Nelson. Second down and 7. Ball's on the 17-yard line. Good coverage downfield. It's almost picked off. Henderson was his intended target. So the offense needs 7 here on third down. Looks right, throws.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt. The kick is good. So that will make the score the Saints 13, the Bengals 7. Number 6 is just about ready to kick this one away. Caldwell is deep, looking to return the kickoff. And he gets the ball at the 5. He makes it out to the 28. Mitchell was there to bring him down. They'll take over at the 28-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Gives it up the middle. It looks like there's a penalty. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call. Cook gets called for the hold. And from their own 25-yard line. A lot of movement down there on the offensive line.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Inside give. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him, and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
That'll bring us to a second and long situation. Ball is on the 20. And with that, the 2-minute warning is reached. Looking for the screen. Watch out, he's got space. He's knocked out of bounds at the 45.
Even when a receiver is tightly covered, you have to find a way to get the ball in there. Make a throw that either your guy is going to catch or it'll just fall incomplete. Nice work that time getting the job done.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He's going to his right. Throws. Makes the grab near the sideline, but no signal yet. So after conferring, they give him the catch.
Great hands, great footwork. That was really well done.
Has a man deep. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. That'll make it third down. The offense needs about 3 feet for the first. They'll throw for the first. Has a man out to his right. And the booth is going to challenge this one. They want to see if he was able to get both feet in bounds before going out.
One of the keys as a receiver to these plays is to make it look simple. In other words, casually make the catch and dot the I and do all that so the official, whether you got your feet down or not, thinks that it looks so good that it's a completion.
So after taking another look, they'll give him the catch.
Well, and that's exactly why they have the eyes in the sky, because every once in a while on the sideline, the officials can miss one, but they come back and they get it right, and that's what's really important.
Hold on, there is a flag down. He's brought down right around the 12-yard line by Clark. And this one looks like it's going to come back. Gresham is flagged for a hold on the play. First and long now after the penalty. Looked like someone might have jumped.
You know, it's just 5 yards, but a penalty like that can really throw your offense off rhythm. You definitely have to now change the play call at this point.
Brought down behind the line.
The Bengals are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around, because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Second and long situation coming up here. And he's tackled right around the 28-yard line by Greer. They'll face third down again here. Looks left. Here's a short pass. He's dropped down around the 21-yard line by Jenkins.
Well, if that was all they were going to do on third down, they might as well have just kicked it on third down because you're still way far away from picking up a first down, and that just was sort of a give up.
And the kicker on to try this 39-yarder. Someone jumped early down there.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
And the field goal unit out to try this 44-yarder. And the kick is good. And he splits the uprights from way out.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
Mike Nugent is ready to kick this one off. Bush is back to receive the kick. He'll return it from the 6. He returns to the 26. Caldwell was there for the stop. They'll start at the 26-yard line. And we'll have a first down and 10. Going down the middle with it. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line by Maualuga. It's 1st and 10. Short throw to the left with a one-handed catch. Meacham catches it for a gain of 5. Steps and throws to the left side. Another catch on this drive. This is close. Did he come up with it? They're going to say he came down with it.
About as close as you can get right there. A shoelace, maybe just one cleat down. That's all it takes in this game.
First down and 10. He's searching for a receiver. His perfection on this drive continues with another completion. He's knocked out of bounds at the 13. First down, 10 to go. And they'll go from the 13. Passes it over the middle of the field. They make the stop, but the Saints will have a first and goal. The Saints will take their final timeout. New Orleans looking to go up by 2 scores. Has a man to his right. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And there's no doubt the quarterback knows who his moneymaker is down here on the goal line. He loves that big tight end.
Hartley adds the extra point. New Orleans gets ready to kick it away. Caldwell stands back to field the kick. He'll take it from the 2. Gets to about the 24 before going down. Moore was there to bring him down. They'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Benson takes a handoff. Uses a stiff arm, but the defender is still able to drop him. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is 20-10. Welcome back to New Orleans. As both teams take the field, we're just about ready for the second half kickoff. And the tackle was made by Dunbar. They'll set up shop at the 19. And we'll have a first down and 10. Benson takes the give. The stop was made by Alex Brown. Gets about 4 on the play. From their own 23-yard line. pass is out to his right. He's wrestled down right around the 32-yard line by Shanley. It's 1st and 10. Palmer hands it left. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line by Harper. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Again with the carry. And the tackle was made by Will Smith. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call. Smith is guilty of moving early. 3rd down. They need 6 for a 1st down. They're on their own 35. Throws it deep down the left side. He drops the easy pick. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Bush fields it at the 22. Gets to the 31-yard line. Jones was there for the stop.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Looks right. Throws. Pulls it in. 1st down, and he's knocked out of bounds. And so far in this one, as you can see, this player has been the impact performer of the game so far. First down and 10. Thomas gets it on the draw. It's a gain of 8. And 2 yards away here on 2nd down. Going up towards the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. Henderson was his intended target. Third and short situation now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert. Thomas gets the call. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. There's a player shaken up on the play. First down, 10 to go. Looking, fires it to the left. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
He throws short. And he's tackled around the 5-yard line by Maualuga. Colston caught that one for a gain of 7. Four yards out from the score. Bush gets the ball.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
So they'll need 7 for the score. Flips out short.
There's nothing that deflates a defense more than a third down penalty. You keep the drive alive, your defense gets fatigued. It just can't happen.
He cruises in for the touchdown.
You know, more and more we're seeing halfbacks on the goal line with their ability to make little moves in small spaces, getting the ball and sticking in for the touchdown.
Extra point is good. So, time winding down in the third with the score. The Saints, 27. The Bengals, 10. New Orleans will be kicking off. Scott is deep, looking to return the kickoff. And it's fielded at the 4.
The Bengals are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Give to the tailback. He's dropped down right around the 24-yard line by Vilma. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Flag on the play. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line by Harper. And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. He's wrestled down right around the 22-yard line by Shanley. Shipley picked up 6 with that grab. And 3rd down now. They'll need 7 to convert. Dumps it out left.
The Saints were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down.
Fourth down. The Bengals lining up to punt. Bush gets the ball at the 36.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
The offense will start at the 40. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Thomas takes it up the middle.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
From their own 39-yard line. They'll go with the run once again. He doesn't get back to the line. 3rd down, 12 yards to the 1st. Ball on their own 39. He's going to his right. Throws. Devery Henderson was the intended receiver.
That pass rush didn't get there that time, but it got close enough to distract the quarterback and force him into a bad throw.
It's 4th down. The Saints are lining up to punt it away. Starting back at his own 15. He brings it back to the 23. Evans was there to bring him down.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Feeds it to the back. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Scott gets the carry, right side.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
It's 3rd down and 13. Still looking for an open man. He's looking towards the left side. Jordan Shipley was the intended receiver on the play.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
It's 4th down. The Bengals are lining up to punt this one away. Bush gets it at the 41. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Hands it off. He's brought down around the 48-yard line by Hall. And it's now 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 48. He's looking over the top. Meacham was his intended target. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 48. Heavy pressure, and he's brought down.
We just got to get our tempo. That's the only way we're going to be able to make plays.
So, it's 4th down. The Saints line up to punt. The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. They'll take over at the 20. The offense will take over at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Flips it out short to his left. And he's tackled around the 21-yard line by Robinson.
I tell you, as a defense, you don't mind giving up a little dinky throw like that to the tight end. That's good defense.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Ball on their own 21. Scott, the ball carrier. Dropped behind the line.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Third down now, 10 yards for the first. Ball on the 20-yard line. Pass is short right side.
The Saints did a good job forcing a 3-and-out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
4th down. The Bengals are lining up to punt it away. Bush fields it at the 37.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
So, at the end of 3, our score, 27-10. Welcome back to New Orleans. The Saints have possession as we begin the 4th quarter and can put this game out of reach with a score on this drive. Breeze gives it left.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
First down and 10. Short pass to his left. He thinks he hauled it in, but we'll see what the officials say. And they give it to him. It's a catch.
Great hands, great footwork. That was really well done.
Thomas gets another carry. 4 yards on that play. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. They'll get the call again. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get a back in that third down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
First down, 10 to go. Here's a handoff left side. He's dropped down right around the 12-yard line by Crocker. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on the 11. Gives it off.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
So, now they're just 10 yards away. Bush takes the give. Carlos Dunlap was there for the stop.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
They set up shop on the 6. He's searching for a receiver. Rolling out to his right. Good protection in the pocket.
The quarterback had no chance on that play. Talk about raw determination by the defender to get into the backfield.
Yeah, not a lot of pretense on that play, huh? He is so strong. It seems like he can bulldoze through these huge offensive linemen almost at will. They're going to need to find a way to double team him if they ever hope to keep him off their quarterback.
And that opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another reason why he's so dangerous. You need two guys to shut him down, which allows one of the other defenders to get after the quarterback unblocked.
It's up and it's good. So that will make the score the Saints 30, the Bengals 10. New Orleans looks ready to kick it away. Scott stands back to field the kick. The stop was made by Wilson. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line. And we'll have a first down and 10. Scott takes it left. He's tackled around the 32-yard line by Velma. Has a man out to his right. He's wrestled down around the 44-yard line by Harper. From their own 44-yard line. Searching for an open man. Fires a strike to the right. He's brought down right around the 28-yard line by Greer. It's 1st and 10. Running out of time.
He gets the sack, and the offensive lineman didn't have much of a chance.
Yeah, he delivered a perfect swim move, and he was into the backfield in a flash. That's a kind of his signature move, if you will, and he's had a lot of success using it to get to the quarterback.
And it didn't look like the quarterback even saw him coming.
Yeah, he gets back there so fast that even if you have quick reaction time, you're still going to get sacked.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, I'm sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Throws to his right. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Third down and long coming up here. Ball's on the 41. Goes through his progression.
Carson Palmer has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there. Passes out to his right. He's knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
The big gain through the air sets up the offense with another 1st and 10. Palmer, hands off. He fights forward to about the 7. Cameron Hayward was there to bring him down. And just 7 yards from a touchdown now. Palmer hands it off. And he's tackled around the 2-yard line by Jenkins. Maybe 2.5 yards from the goal line now. They're going to pitch it. He powers into the end zone for a touchdown.
That was just good old-fashioned smash-mouth football there. The offensive line simply taking over the line of scrimmage.
Point after is good. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. And our score. The Bengals, 17. The Saints, 30. Nugent gets ready to kick it away. Number 14 is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Collects it at the 7. And the tackle was made by Sands. They'll go to work at the 18-yard line. 1st down and 10. Surveys the field. This is close. Did he come up with it? And it is a good catch.
Marcus Colston did a heck of a job with that little toe dance, huh? That was nearly perfect.
1st down, 10 to go. Throws to his left. It is an incomplete pass. It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Has a man short to his left. It's almost picked off. Bush was the intended receiver. Third down and 10 coming up here. They're on their own 35. A lot of movement down there on the offensive line.
Those just really deflated defense. It's a frustrating part of the game, but you see it happen all the time. A guy trying to do a little extra to make a play.
Bush gets the carry. He's dropped down around the 33-yard line by Rivers. It's fourth down. The Saints are lining up to punt this one away. He'll take off from his 18. The stop was made by Prelude.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blockers got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
They'll start this drive at the 21-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Daylight. He gets to about the 31-yard line. Cedric Ellis was there for the stop. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line by Shanley. And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on their own 37. Has a man to his right.
Nice catch that time by the receiver to pick up a first down.
Has a man open in the middle. He's wrestled down at about the 29-yard line by Harper.
We got to make some plays.
Jermaine Gresham might have been injured on that one. It's first and 10. And the ball on the 29-yard line. Looking for a big gain down the middle. He's brought down right around the 16-yard line by Vilma. They go with the no huddle. He's going to his right. Throws. They'll face second down and 10. Good coverage downfield. He takes a hard hit as he throws.
That pass rush didn't get there that time, but it got close enough to distract the quarterback and force him into a bad throw.
Here they have a third down and 10 to go. The Rock on the 16-yard line. Still looking for an open man. Deflected and broken up. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Looks like they're going for it here on fourth down. Going down the middle with it. And he's tackled at about the 11 by Wilson. The offense will take over at the 14. First down and 10. Breeze hands it off straight ahead. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. That'll make it second down with 10 to go. And with that, we have reached the 2-minute warning. We will be back after this break from your local stations. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Bush, the ball carrier. Rivers has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Now third down and 11. The Rock is on their own 13. Bush will run it again. Antoine Odom was there to bring him down. The coaches have to be disappointed with that effort.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
Fourth down. The Saints are lining up to punt it away. No, he dropped it at the 30. Gay was there for the stop. So, Chris, what does this offense have to do to get him back into this game? They'll set up shop at the 32-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Looking for a man in heavy traffic. Moves up in the pocket and down he goes. Looks for the safe short throw. He's dropped down around the 30-yard line by Shanley. Simpson made the catch for a gain of 6. They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
A lot of pressure on those third down situations. The defender trying to make a good play gets a little overly aggressive, and now it's first down.
Takes the snap. Here they come. And that will bring up a critical fourth down. They need to find a way to convert this one. Goes for it all. He's tackled around the 29-yard line by Harper. He spikes the ball. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Someone jumped early down there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, oh, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Short pass to his left. It brings up 3rd and long. They'll need 15. They spot it on the 34-yard line. Wants the end zone. Simpson was the intended receiver on the play. Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. Throws it to the middle. He's wrestled down right around the 26-yard line by Patrick. The offense will start at the 26-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. And he'll just kneel it here. The Bengals will take their last time out. Second down now, 12 to go. He takes a knee. Looking at a 3rd and 13 here. Ball on their own 23. That'll do it from the field. We have top plays and stats coming up next, so stay right with us. And let's take a look at the Gatorade Performer of the Game.